Natural disasters strike with a force that can devastate entire communities, leaving behind a wake of destruction and despair. In the immediate aftermath, nations and international organizations rally together, sending aid in the form of food, medical supplies, and financial resources. But what happens when this vital aid ceases to flow? When initial relief efforts conclude, the affected areas face a period of acute vulnerability. Post-disaster recovery relies heavily on continued support, and the cessation of aid can halt progress abruptly. Infrastructure already weakened by the disaster requires extensive repair and rebuilding. Roads remain pocked with craters, bridges lay broken, and basic utilities often persist in disarray. Without ongoing aid, these critical elements remain unfixed, complicating daily life and slowing economic recovery. Meanwhile, the absence of sustained aid disrupts healthcare services. During the first wave of aid, medical supplies and personnel temporarily boost the capacity to handle injuries and prevent disease outbreaks. However, when aid stops, so does the influx of these resources. Health facilities struggle to maintain services, leading to a scarcity of medicines and an increased burden on under-equipped local staff, making even minor ailments potentially life-threatening. Food security also emerges as a pressing concern. Initial rounds of aid address immediate hunger through emergency rations. However, communities remain susceptible until local food production resumes and supply chains are restored, a process that can take months, if not years. Without ongoing support, hunger and malnutrition can take hold, especially among children, creating a long-term impact on their development and future prospects. Furthermore, the cessation of aid influences social stability. Job opportunities dwindle as reconstruction projects stall, leading to heightened unemployment and increased poverty. The longer it takes to rebuild, the more disenfranchised populations become, potentially leading to social unrest as frustrations mount over the lack of progress and support. In absence of aid, communities must increasingly rely on their limited resources, intensifying local inequities. Those already marginalized struggle even more, with fewer pathways to recovery without external assistance. While some local resilience initiatives can help, they often lack the scale and resources to fully replace or replicate the benefits that substantial international aid can offer. In conclusion, when aid stops flowing after a disaster, affected regions face numerous cascading challenges that impede recovery. It underscores the critical need for sustained and well-coordinated recovery strategies that extend beyond immediate relief, ensuring that communities not only survive post-disaster, but also thrive in the long term. Only through deliberate, long-term engagement can we hope to break the cycles of vulnerability and foster true resilience in disaster-affected areas.